with the CT. I've got a bone to pick. I want to come back and prove myself, and he's struggled to do that a little bit this year. Has an opportunity to do it as well. We're going to see one of these guys' dreams come true right now.
Like I was saying before, I remember when the QEs came and there was so much hype around that as a kid, and it's just been amazing for our kids in this community to be able to see their heroes and also see people like Billy, Alani and Tom achieving their goals at home in Aotearoa.
Absolutely. Well, we got another big heat in the lineup. This is live action. Eli Hanneman, the Hawaiian, has got himself back to the CT. He's got the flair, and the Phenom swings his board into reverse there, looking for more down the line. Can't spot it, but he is up against O.Berry, and both those guys are searching for their first.
And then Eli, talk about studying Billy Stairman. I felt like I was watching Billy on this wave. Just the lines where he was drawing, not staying too far away from the pocket here, was really hunting that steep section. And then to come here, throw the reverse as well. That's a Billy Stairman classic out here at Manu Bay. Came through the inside and didn't quite get that pop he was chasing for a big finish, but I love that Eli is going to use progressive surfing to his advantage here. That is exactly what he has to do against Oscar, because Oz...
It's always tricky when you're up against them because you don't really know what they have in their back pocket, but you got the win.
Yeah, I mean, I knew it was going to be a hard heat surfing against him, the local guy. He's got so much knowledge out here, and I only got here like 3 days ago. Usually I get here like 2 weeks before, but I kind of just wanted to spend some time on the Goldie and just kind of relax. It's been a busy few events, so I kind of just took the time I could at home, or not at home, but the second home at the Goldie, and then got over here 3 days ago, and it was kind of nice to just get straight into it and just kind of like, yeah, I just went out there and just wanted to trust the knowledge.
Shout-outs back home, especially when it's 1 or 2 in the morning. But we have more action unfolding here as quality set waves roll through, and O.Berry now has had a couple of rides. This one's still standing up, and he is staying busy on the attack. I mean, the wave was pretty much over at that point, so not too much lost in not executing that final turn.
Living up to the expectation of this is a big heat and he needs to answer to it right now. And the first we're seeing of O.Berry here, I've seen a couple of really nice clips of Oz where he's just using power to his advantage. Quite literally on that turn, as I was saying, it was a really strong turn there. Goes over.
As we look at this view of Manu Bay, this is what Alyssa Spencer has been enjoying the last few days. We'll watch this one live with Eli Hanneman. That one's starting off real slopey, but this guy can find speed just about anywhere. Gets a little sticky there on the wrap, but now finding the lip line to drift the fins. Carving, nice grip on that carve with that Violas into a fin throw reverse. He was waiting to show that off, and he will shut it down.
It's really important to capitalize on those sections that come, and Eli really did a great job on this wave, starting off with a carve. And yeah, he was just kind of setting up this part of the wave, but he got a couple of really nice turns like this one here and setting it up some more. And then this maneuver was really exciting. He's so good at keeping it exciting and just always having some sort of surprise for us.
So cool to see him pace to start and then explode with one of his signature moves there, Rick.
Yeah, and I think that's what you were alluding to. You know, this wave, it takes a real intuitive mind to figure it out. And these sections just pop up in front of you, and you really have to detonate them when they come. And that's exactly what Eli did there. But a good opening ride from him.
See, as that tide starting to get lower, that little ledge has kind of shown itself on the takeoff there. This was the last of O.Berry, just up and out. You never know what to expect. Let's just switch gears here. Bonsoy replay of Eli Hanneman. Alyssa, let's walk through the points here. Another wave there, he had to pace to start.
Yeah, and then he got a couple of nice moments here. This wave had some potential through the inside here where it stood up a little bit more. The outside was a little slow, and he got another one of those classic fin drifts. But yeah, unfortunately, the rest of the wave.
And then also a solid one setting up for O.Berry here, Rick.
Well, you can instantly see a little bit more power, and just by sheer nature of the size of Oscar. Big lad here, beautiful backhand arc. He comes up to this closeout section. Does he get to the finish?
Both these guys just dying for a win here. For Eli, Rick, he had such a high position on the CS, you know, finishing under Kauli Vost the end of season rankings. He didn't really have to deal with this first round, but he's drifted into it now. Eli up now looking for a 6.10. Couple of nice calm carves. He's already stalling. Looks like he wants to go for something big here. Nice, clean, solid backhand snap. Pushing some water again. And looking for a big drifting finish in the closeout. Eli.
I think it's going to be right there. I mean, Eli surfed this wave so well. The start was a little bit slow, but there really wasn't much else he could have done on those first couple sections. But as it stood up through the inside here, he really teed off on this turn, getting a nice projection wrap in as well, and then got the fin drift to finish. So I feel like he did as much as he could on that wave and gave himself the best opportunity that he could.
Yeah, if it didn't have this final turn, it went vertical. O.Berry, he gave him that wave, Joe. Oscar was sitting there with priority. I was kind of tripping out, thinking he's not even kind of covering him, and looking down the line as Eli was showing a lot of interest in that wave, and he surfed it so well. So, he's given himself every chance to turn this heat right in the final moments, and if he does, Oscar is...
slipping between his fingers, and Eli Hanneman rises on the last wave.
Oh, my goodness.
That was huge, Alyssa. I mean, for your win this morning, Eli, you passed the torch to him. That had a lot of drama to it at the end of that wave.
It's a tricky heat and a buzzer beater finish that's always got to be full of nerves and adrenaline.
Yeah, that was a close one, but stoked to get the wave at the end. I feel like I worked really hard for that heat, so stoked to get through.
That last wave as well, talk me through it, the thought process, how you were feeling paddling into it, because you knew you needed a score in that moment, and Oscar let you have it, so that was a win immediately, but on the wave you had to perform.
Yeah, I was really focused on wave selection out there, because I wanted to put myself on the best waves, and I felt like I did. I was on sets, and Oscar was still getting scores equally as good as mine on smaller waves. So I figured at the end it looked like there was something bigger out the back, which I don't think it was necessarily a mistake for him to let me go on that wave, because I think we both thought there was going to be another set. But I was like, hey, he was getting smaller waves, and I was getting sets, and so maybe his waves were lining up better than mine through the inside. So I took a chance on that one, and it worked out.
Let's talk about your next matchup as well. It's a big one. You're taking on Gabriel Medina, which is huge, but exciting as well. You guys have two really different approaches and styles. How are you going to roll into that one and go head-to-head with him?
Yeah, that's what it's all about. I mean, you work your whole life to get to this level, to surf against guys like him. He's been around for a long time. He won his first world title when I was just getting into, competing seriously, and I've been watching him for, probably a decade, and it's cool to go up against him and, give it my best and, just do what I do.
Thanks, Eli. Thanks, guys.